Hello, dear students. Once again, I am on a screen with another topic from English literature titled Helen Learns to Speak by Helen Keller. It is extracted from her autobiography, The Story of My Life. Dear students, before we begin today's topic, I would like to remind you all that if you haven't yet subscribed our YouTube channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive the further notifications. So let's begin today's topic. Dear students, first we will discuss about the author. Helen Keller was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama on June 27, 1880. Her father's name was Arthur H. Keller, who had been a captain in Confederate Army during the Civil War. Her mother's name was Kate. She had a younger brother, Phillips Brooks, and a sister, Mildred. Dear students, she was the first visually and hearing impaired person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. She has earned a name for her authorship, political activism, and academic involvement. Dear students, now we will discuss about difficult words of this story with their meanings. So listen very carefully and try to understand what is being taught. Imperative, crucial or of the essence. Restraint, a measure or condition that keeps someone or something under control. Vexing, causing frustration or worry. Agitate, make someone troubled or nervous. Contend, struggle to surmount a difficulty. Next is ecstatically, with great happiness. Impede, delay or prevent. Next and last, despondent, in low spirits from loss of hope or courage. Now we will discuss about its summary. Dear students, I would like to say that listen very carefully. On the basis of this, at last I'll ask some questions and you have to give answers. So let's begin. Helen Learns to Speak is extracted from her autobiography, The Story of My Life. So, what is autobiography? Students, autobiography is an account of a person's life written by that person. This chapter records Helen's attempts at learning to speak. It was in the spring of 1890 when she learned to speak. There was a strong impulse to utter audible sounds within her. Dear students, when Helen was 19 months old, she was afflicted by an unknown illness which left her deaf and blind. No doubt to say that she was an extremely intelligent child. She tried to understand her surroundings through touch, smell, and taste. She was often frustrated by her inability to express herself. With the help of her parents, especially her mother, and her teacher, Miss Sullivan, she was able to learn the intricacies of language, write off her feelings, and even learn to speak with proper pronunciation. She was inspired by Ragnhild Kata, a deaf and blind girl in Norway who had been taught to speak. On hearing about Ragnhild Kata, Helen resolved not to rest till to learn to speak. As we know that she used to make noises keeping one hand on her throat while the other hand felt the movements of her lips. Miss Sarah Fuller offered Helen herself and they Miss Sarah Fuller offered to teach Helen herself and they began from 26th of March 1890. Miss Sarah Fuller passed Helen's hand lightly over her face and make her feel the position of her tongue and lips as she made a sound. Helen imitated every motion and in an hour learned 6 elements of speech. Means in an hour she learned 6 elements of speech. She was very much delighted when she uttered her first connected sentence. And do you know what was that? The sentence was, "It is warm." At the end of the chapter, she described the delighted surprise of her family at the new achievement. At her new achievement. As I told you, at last I will ask some questions. So some questions are given here. You have to answer these questions. First, what actions of Helen proved that she was keen to utter audible sounds? Take time and answer. Good. She was keen to utter audible sounds as she used to make noises, keeping one hand on her throat while other hand felt movements of her lips. Next, why had Helen stopped speaking? Helen had stopped speaking because after her illness it was found that she had ceased to speak because she could not hear. Next, what was the first connected sentence that Helen ever spoke? The first connected sentence that Helen ever spoke was, "It is warm." It is warm. Next, who was Ragnhild Kata? How was she responsible for Helen's resolve to learn to speak? Take time and give answer. Good. Ragnhild Kata was a deaf and blind girl in Norway. Helen was inspired by Ragnhild Kata, who had been taught to speak. Next and last question. How did Helen's mother react when she met Helen at Tuscumbia station? Answer. When Helen's mother met her at Tuscumbia station, she pressed Helen close to her. Her mother was speechless and trembling with delight. Thanks for watching this video.